and they're well clear of Coisty back in third, and it's going to be one-way traffic by the look of things. Grand Marnier today, heading clear inside the final furlong. Marnier striding out well in the hands of Reb Havlin to get off the mark at the 6th attempt. Marnier looking good from Shehana in second, and Coisty will finish a long way back in third.
We're 1,000 miles from comfort. We have traveled land and sea, but as long as you are with me.
Here as well for Owen Griffin. Owen Griffin's horses are in really good form. Splashing Out was a really game winner at Down Royal there at the weekend. Old Man Dingle was very good in winning the Grade 3, yes, 3 chase are on Sunday at Cork, and Fleming's Face finished third in the maiden hurdle behind Samanzarak at Navan. And that was the race in which Boss of the Brownies finished second, so he's got about 2 lengths to find on Boss of the Brownies on that hurdles form, making his debut now over fences. He had a couple of runs in point to points as well, and he won his only bumper. Did finish first past the post in a point to point actually. And Owen Griffin fitting chic pieces today for the first time. He's wore a tongue tie in the past, but tongue tie goes back on now. But Kishbank is top of the market, and you can see why. He represents obviously Strong Connections, who won this race last year and have got a very good record at this meeting. Just have a quick market check as they circle at the start. Kishbank out to 7-4 and just nicked in back into 13-8. Union Station steady at 5-1. Boss of the Brownies just again nicked in from 11-2 to 6-1. Hitak into 11-2 now from an opening show of 15-2. He was a good bit shorter this morning, put in big enough for the pre-race market, but now getting back down to the type of price that he was this morning, into 9-2 now as the money continues to come for him. So he's clear second favourite. Joya Dete 17-2 and 10-1. Kumino just a little bit weak in the market now. Paul Nolan's horse. Paul Nolan had 3 really good maiden hurdle winners at Wexford there last weekend, and it's exciting. They're all exciting prospects. Jim Tonic, Big Clubman and Sageborough. They were all very good in winning their maiden hurdles. And Kumino, he's had run over fences as well. He fell behind Nay and his only run over fences back at Punchestown in January. We're going to see Nay later on as well, and over hurdles this time. And Kumino finished third behind Eclipse Chaser of Willie Mullins at Navan there a few weeks ago.
First of 8, the EBF long distance beginners chase, 15 fences to jump. It is high tech. Kumino in between them, Fleming's Face jumping over the outside. Boss of the Brownies being followed to fence 2 by Kishbank. On the inside is Union Station. Then the Greys, Mickey Angel and Joya Dete. Little break to Charlie Luciano as they jumped the first ditch, which they all did safely. Kumino just edges ahead from High Tech, followed by Boss of the Brownies on the inside. Union Station, followed at the bend by Fleming's Face and then Kishbank. Mickey Angel together at the back, Joya Dete and Charlie Luciano. Racing down from the top of the hill, it's Kumino, forging on by a length and a half to Boss of the Brownies and High Tech. Look back into a disputing third with Kishbank, followed by Fleming's Face. And then Mickey Angel, Union Station. Charlie Luciano relegates Joya Dete to be the back marker. Fence number 3 coming up. Over in front. Kumino by 2 lengths to Boss of the Brownies. In third, length and a half back is High Tech, followed by Kishbank. And then Fleming's Face. Mickey Angel, Union Station has lost some ground. There's 2 behind Charlie Luciano and Joya Dete. Making their way towards the 4th fence is Kumino, followed by Boss of the Brownies. Shedding third, High Tech and Kishbank, followed by Fleming's Face. 2 lengths to Union Station, then Mickey Angel, Charlie Luciano and Joya Dete. Over the fourth. One more to take before they enter the straight the first time. And their second ditch too. In the lead is Cuminol. Holding along, little more than a length in front of Boss of the Brownies. Just showing up in third is Kishbang from High Tag in the seventh face. Mickey Angel, Union Station, Charlie Luciano, Enjoy the Tay. As they come away from that fence in the approach to the straight. Cuminol, Sean O'Keefe lead in length. Boss of the Brownies and Dad O'Keefe second, and Kishbang. Jack Kennedy on the outside of High Tech, who runs the rail, Paddy Hadlin. In between those two is Fleming's Face and Ricky Doyle. And then Union Station, Mickey Angel, Joy of the Tay, and Charlie Luciano. Very few changes as they come on into the two fences in the straight. Fences 6 and 7 is Cuminol, loving along, a couple of lengths in front of Boss of the Brownies. And then Kishbang. On the inside is High Tech, followed by Fleming's Face. Coming to the fence, that'll be the final fence next time. And the leader is Cuminol from Boss of the Brownies. Third is Kishbang, and then High Tag. Fleming's Face, followed up the run in by Union Station. Mickey Angel next, Enjoy the Day. And Charlie Luciano trails again. Finishing next time, another 8 fences left to jump as they head for the halfway stage. It's Cuminol, who's made the bulk of the running, turns the length in front of Boss of the Brownies, but it's 3 and out contesting the third, High Tech, Fleming's Face, and Kishbang, and then Union Station over the first of the fences past the stand as they complete a circuit. 7 more left to jump. Cuminol, Boss of the Brownies, still the leading pair, followed by Fleming's Face, High Tech, Kishbang, Union Station. On the outside is Mickey Angel, then Joy of the Tay. Starting to struggle is Charlie Luciano. 6th last fence, and the penultimate ditch is Cuminol, followed by Boss of the Brownies. And then Kishbang, High Tech, Fleming's Face, Union Station with the back 3, Mickey Angel, Joy of the Tay, and Charlie Luciano turning at the top of the track. 5 more fences to jump. The EBF long distance beginners chase. Cuminol by 2 lengths to Boss of the Brownies. Edging third is High Tech from Kishbang and Fleming's Face. Union Station, Mickey Angel, Joy of the Tay, and Charlie Luciano. 5 to jump. Cuminol over from Boss of the Brownies. Third, a length and a half back is Kishbang from High Tag. And then Fleming's Face, Union Station, Mickey Angel, Joy of the Tay. Moving on from Charlie Luciano. Turning to the 4th last fence. Cuminol, Boss of the Brownies, is fairly close in second. And then Kishbang, who's shading third from High Tech. Then Fleming's Face at the back of those 4. Union Station, Mickey Angel, Joy of the Tay, and Charlie Luciano. At 4 out, Cuminol over a little bit cautiously from Boss of the Brownies, then High Tech written up on the inside. Kishbang on their heels, then Mickey Angel, who's closed, and then Fleming's Face and Union Station 6 clear from Joy of the Tay as they head for the 3rd last fence, and High Tech pokes up in between Cuminol and Boss of the Brownies to lead on the approach to 3 out with half a mile to go. Cuminol hit that hard. It's High Tech and Boss of the Brownies turning back for the final 2 fences, being followed by Union Station, who's gaining ground on the inside of Fleming's Face. Still very much with them is Kishbang. Cuminol has dropped away tamely, and they come for the last 2 fences. It's High Tech from Boss of the Brownies, couple of lengths in front of Kishbang, now being called on for an effort on the outside of Union Station. In line for the 2nd last, High Tech challenged by Boss of the Brownies, then Union Station, Kishbang 2 out. Boss of the Brownies rose first from High Tech, Union Station, and in between the last 2 fences, driven clear by Dad O'Keefe, is Boss of the Brownies, and suddenly has opened up a 5 to 6 length advantage. Final fence, Boss of the Brownies over and a long way clear. From Union Station, Kishbang, then Mickey Angel. High Tech has faded and into the closing stages of the EBF long distance beginners chase. It's Dad O'Keefe. He'd win on the stable cat at this moment in time. Boss of the Brownies, another for him.
from Mars has been improved in recent starts as well. Select the boxes and they'll move them forward shortly for race 11. Massive hurry at this point of the night. $2.50 Can You Goose and $3.80 Big Bubba Gump. There has been money for the 7 to beat the 1. Can You Goose remains your favourite. For the second last on the card out of Townsville, cheaper auto spares 5th grade over the 380. Forward they come. Can You Goose your favourite. Let's see if we can utilise the inside draw. Last one locked away is Rock Balboa. And the green light's on. Second last on the card out of Townsville. They're ready. Racing, Can You Goose began only moderately. Speed, Money Ball punching up Oscar Tommy wider on the track. Rock Balboa goes forward, not far away. Big Bubba Gump. Can You Goose got to midfield. Getting back Affleck and Tommy from Mars. In front, Oscar Tommy, 3 clear. Big Bubba Gump, Rock Balboa. Can You Goose the inside and then Money Ball, but clear is Oscar Tommy. The roughie Oscar Tommy too good. Oscar Tommy by 4, Big Bubba Gump second. Third, Money Ball maybe from Can You Goose, but that is a photo. And then came Affleck, Tommy from Mars, and it was one of the last in. Rock Balboa back with those at around 22.10. 15.70 and 8.10 for Oscar Tommy, Justin Reed. Big Bubba Gump 2.40. And I think the 2 on the outside, Money Ball, will just hold third from 1 Can You Goose, who wasn't able to hold position from the inside. 22.17 the gallop.
Over the 7 furlongs, he was quite keen. He's quite a buzzy type when we see him. I wonder, is that, he's a bit of a smaller type compared to, say, the likes of Sabre Strike, the newcomer we got to have a good look at, and the horse of Richard Fahey's Spaceman. He does look like a really kind of sprinting type, so the drop back down to 6 furlongs will to suit him. He's got a good pedigree. There's plenty of black type performers in there as well, so he's the one that got to beat on form, but I did really like Sabre Strike physically when I saw him in the paddock.
Yeah, he's a half brother to the Wow Signal, of course, who John Quinn did so well with a few years back. Real sharp 2-year-old. Keitash Azuri, a half-brother to him. He's by St Mark's Basilica. Sabre Strike, I liked him in the paddock. He looked really well, the William Haggis runner. He's by Out of Thunder. He's out of Swiss Air. That's a fast pedigree.
Yeah, absolutely. And he was really nice and tight round his middle compared to, say, Spaceman, who just had a little bit more, puppy fat about him and walked around with his head quite low. Like, he looked like he needed to strengthen up a little bit more in front to kind of hold himself up, whereas Sabre Strike, he was different. He was a bit more athletic. We even saw when Rosser got on board, he's got a bit of sharpness about him. He looked so well in his coat, and I think he's, out of the debutants, I thought he was definitely the pick of them.
Yeah, Spaceman, a bit of a lengthier type, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's damned one over 7 and 8 furlongs, so you'd expect he could possibly be quite a nice horse once he, steps up in trip. He's quite long in the body, and as I said, just walks with his head just a little bit on the forehand, so I think he's just got a bit more strengthening up to do.
Hound Hill is the only other one at a single figure price or thereabouts. For Nigel Tinkler, debuted here back in May, but being off seen to assume there's been some sort of a hold-up of sorts. He did run quite well, but that's in terms of form level, a good way below where the favourite was at.
Yeah, I mean, the form's actually not too bad. There's been plenty of winners out of the race. I thought on pedigree, definitely worth stepping up in trip. He ran on good to firm ground that day, so I just wondered, did he just kind of jar himself up a little bit, maybe picked up a little bit of a niggle. So he's had 162 days off the track. He's by Havana Gold. I thought he showed quite a good bit of promise on that run, and I thought the step up in trip will certainly suit him, and I suppose he won't mind a little bit of cut in the ground either if he's had a little bit of a problem.
The other horse you liked in the paddock amongst the debutants was Ganthorpe, who's out of a useful mare called Edna, who did so well in these colours for this yard. Maybe a longer term type of prospect really, but as a type you liked him.
Yeah, he's a son of Dream Ahead. He just was carrying his head quite high, just being a bit nosy, looking at everything, but physically I think he's going to be quite a nice horse next year. He's got a good winning pedigree. Mick and David know the family very well. Just maybe want to keep an eye on and maybe put in the tracker for later on, possibly even next year. But he was a bit physically, he was a really nice big sort.
Yeah, he comes out of stall 1. We've got 3 of them left to load. Don't waste a moment. 5 and Tado and Tommy's brave travel for Brian Smart and Harrison Shaw, who's got a bit of experience. 2 starts under his belt so far. They are 2 of the 3 that are left to go forward. Brave Traveller just a little bit on edge as they tried to get him to go forward. He ran well on debut at Beverley, didn't quite match that form at Ripon.
And I think he was quite reluctant at Ripon to start that day, and when he did jump out, he was quite green in the early stages. So sometimes once they've had a run or two, they start getting a little bit more argumentative. The hood goes on, and hopefully he'll be okay.
Yeah. I think there's one more after him, but let's get up in good time to the commentary box and say good afternoon to Gareth Topham.
Hello Chris, Adele, everybody. Brave Traveller still out of line, and Wagyu Star as well. The track at full width today. I was here on the 2-year-old trophy day. Not sure whether that was the last meeting or the one before it, but there was a cutaway about 2 furlongs out that day. There's not today the track at full width, and there's a very strong tailwind as well. Last one slotting in, and we're just about ready, lined up, and off. In the Racing TV free trial now, EBF Novice Stakes, Ganthorpe was quite slow in getting going. Away well though, Brave Traveller, and also race favourite Cape Ashaziri. They are the first two. Racing on ahead of Don't Waste a Moment, and close up in fourth at Sabre Strike, so plenty of the market principles handy in these early stages. Wider out to find Real Jack, and then follows Spaceman, who's in light green, and over towards the inside rails. Keep an eye on it. They've all crossed over to the far side. In the second half of the field, Hound Hill, and also Princess Coco, without a little bit wider at this point Simmy's Legacy, and deeper still to Wagyu Star. Then comes Honourable Man, and tailing off in behind those Viet Norm Ganthorpe and also Lamlash Bay. They head down to the final 2 furlongs, and now shaken up far side Cape Ashaziri. It is taken on by the white-faced Sabre Strike, who now powers on into the lead. Sabre Strike goes for home from Cape Ashaziri, who's struggling to respond at the moment. We're back in behind them. Keep an eye on it, running on fairly nicely. Spaceman also getting the hang of things late in the piece in the light green. Might well press for second, but it's all about Sabre Strike. An impressive winning debut. It's tight for second as Spaceman joins Cape Ashaziri on the line, and they in turn are a few lengths away of Keep an Eye on it, who's fourth again.
Sabre Strike looks enough.
It's very hard to find a safe bet in horse racing, but the Toyota forklift is a certainty. How good's that? My name is Bjorn Baker. I'm a thoroughbred racehorse trainer at Warwick Farm, Sydney. The Toyota quality is second to none. It's reliable, it moves well, it does the job and saves me so much labour. So it means a lot of our staff can do things related more to the horses, and we can get better results on the track.
They say hard work speaks louder than a pat on the back, and the Tasman X-Pro tends to agree. All thanks to its off-road cruise control setting, X-Track mode, lockable rear diff, and a dedicated off-road page that tracks everything at your pulse. We didn't reinvent the wheel, we just got it dirty. Kia Tasman. Test drive today.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
This is more than a game of netball. This is a game of strategy, timing, and winning. Show 'em who's boss. My plate's more plate.
Towing isn't just an uphill task, no matter the heft of your haul. It's why the Tasman has a trailer brake controller scattered across the entire range. In tow mode, which optimises towing performance, improving fuel efficiency, acceleration, and your ability to safely pass Nev in his B-double. Thanks, Nev. Kia Tasman. Test drive today.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
Pro Nature, an advanced multi-strain probiotic, works by flooding the gut with billions of naturally occurring beneficial bacteria that are essential for intestinal good health. Using Pro Nature every day protects your valuable animals and birds by establishing and maintaining a healthy gut, protecting them from scabies, reducing digestive upsets and stress while maintaining good health. It's naturally safe and ideal for animals of all ages. Pro Nature is available in a wide range of packs from International Animal Health. Pro Nature, an advanced multi-strain probiotic, works by flooding the gut with billions of naturally occurring beneficial bacteria that are essential for intestinal good health. Using Pro Nature every day protects your valuable animals and birds by establishing and maintaining a healthy gut, protecting them from scours, reducing digestive upsets and stress while maintaining good health. It's naturally safe and ideal for animals of all ages. Pro Nature is available in a wide range of packs from International Animal Health.
It's a simple objective. Shoot the lowest possible score. So at Drummond Golf, if you find a lower advertised price, we'll beat it. The Drummond Golf lowest price guarantee. You've got to love that.
A reason for the confidence. 11 to 8 from 5 to 2. Experience saw Paradel Messi 16 from 72. You can see the scene at Townsville. We'll be back to Australia for the final time after this 12:34 at Newcastle. Paradel Messi, 16 wins from 72, 14 to 1 chance. Atlanta's Blue in trap 2, 13 to 8, 7 wins from 33. Another one with A1 form on the card. Whitehill's Birdie runs out of trap 3 at 6 to 1 for Ryan Buckton. Much improved sword. She's won 3 of her last 5 starts in 4 out of 8 overall. Improve Whitehill's Birdie. This is going to be tougher, of course. Lies then at the traps. Annie Corkin 4 at 5 to 1, 15 from 74. That's gone 2 from 23. British bred runner also, that's gone, of course. Progressive Wildcat and Fabulous Spirit. Formerly known as Romeo Marine and Fabulous Harmony. Another British bred Romeo Magical and Fabulous Bella, both the 5 and 6 Dave Firmage bred. Stand by, all in. Here on the move, 11 to 8, your favourite, Fabulous Harmony. Looking to be in tune for backers here. Hairspins round. Lids open under away to a start, and 4 was first to show. Annie Hall looking to swoop early doors and does. And the black jacket goes round in front. We've lost the 3 and the 5. They've taken a tumble after second bend. 4 with a clear advantage. 1 Paladel Messi up for second. They're clear of 6 and 2. But it is trap 4 still with the office, still with the lead. 1 was none too fluent around that third bend, but will rally once again off the last bend. Annie Hawk still with the advantage. 1, 2 and 6 all getting chased. 4's getting tired, but it's going to hang on. 4 wins 1 second. Tied for third.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy is legendary.
Race number 12, Townsville, Harrow, Serbia, State 5th grade over the 380, 1 Divine Electra, Glenn Olsen, 2 Aviator, Darren Taylor, 3 Bindi Booty, Tony Parker, 4 Good Odds, Adam Michael Hickmott, 6 Aston Vincent, Justin Reed, 7 Explosive Gem, Chris Skeefleet, and 8 Final Storm, Matt Hobbs. Nice race from Townsville tonight. Doubles thus far to Hayley Wooler, Rhonda Essery and Tony Parker. Tony with Bindi Booty, given a good chance here at $2. Good Odds Adam 280 and $6 Explosive Gem. We'll be back here on Friday in the lunchtime slot here for the racing again at Townsville this coming Friday. Don't forget North Queensland Heats, Cup Heats, North Queensland Cup Heats only a fortnight away. And always a very strong series up here in Townsville. Look forward to those heats coming up in a couple of weeks. As far as racing around the region, racing at the Q tomorrow, Rockhampton tomorrow night, big night of racing at Q1 Lakeside Thursday night. The Lakeside Cup, formerly the Ipswich Cup, it's got Group 1 prize money attached and an outstanding lineup going around there on Thursday. So Bindi Booty is our favourite here for the last. One here 2 starts ago from box 1 running 21.72. The other win came in 21.68. So when she gets it right, she's got a motor. She was 4th here from the wide draw as an even money favourite last week. Just needs a clean getaway from box 3. She has been a little easy in betting, 165 out to 2. Money for Good Odds Adam, who's been there or thereabouts in recent starts. $3.20 into $2.80. Now back out to $3.10 as Bindi Booty firms into $1.90. Late in betting. Explosive Gem at $6. Where 2 wins have both come from wide boxes. Support they go for the last at Townsville. 190 favourite Bindi Booty. Tony Parker looking for another treble tonight. And they go. And the green light's on for race number 12. On top side, Bindi Booty 190. They're ready. Racing, missed it, Bindi Booty, a clear last away. Speed the inside, Divine Electra out wide, Explosive Gem coming over, and Bindi Booty recovers quickly along the inside and took the lead. Aviator got to third, Explosive Gem back to fourth, getting back in the field, Good Odds Adam, Aston Vincent and Final Storm, but Bindi Booty exploded away. The last favourites home. Bindi Booty, a brilliant performance, 8 on Explosive Gem in second. Now third, Good Odds Adam was getting home along the inside of Divine Electra, maybe in that order. Aviator not too far away either. Well back Aston Vincent, Final Storm at around 21.90. Well, she blew the start, Bindi Booty, but she's been much too good. 2.10 and 150. Explosive Gem at 2.80. And third will be the 4, Good Odds Adam. Fourth between the 1 and the 2, Divine Electra and Aviator. Well, she missed away clearly from box 3, Bindi Booty, but she went back down to the inside. There was plenty of room to move because Divine Electra wanted to get to the middle. She went from last to first in a hurry, and she raced away to score an easy win.
Drop in price for Echo Feckin, 5-2 from 7-2 and 8-1 on the slide is Rogue Temptation. Feckin being led forward. Here's a 10 Carat Harry. Winner on the all-weather tracks at Wolverhampton and Newcastle. Rogue Temptation and Lightning Polka to go. Here's Rogue Temptation for the Rogues Gallery ownership. And Lightning Polka and Kieran Schumacher. Lined up. And racing for this Reed Meg Nichols blog at betmgm.co.uk nursery. Echo Feckin wasn't the best away. Rogue Temptation round the inside of Lightning Polka, who now gallops on into the lead in the Royal Colours, just a half length to Rogue Temptation. 10 Carat Harry taking a lead from those two as they round the top turn, and a length and a half then to Echo Feckin. Inside the final half mile and heading towards the halfway stage, Lightning Polka, one off the fence. Rogue Temptation in the blinkers for the first time on the rail, followed by 10 Carat Harry and Echo Feckin. Running down the hill towards the final bend and 2 furlongs left to travel, and turning Rogue Temptation on the inside of Lightning Polka. These two, not much between them. 10 Carat Harry is back in third, and then Echo Feckin down the home run. Rogue Temptation fast at all, just ran around a bit, might have just touched the rail. Lightning Polka going on. Here's 10 Carat Harry down the outside, and between them is Echo Feckin. 10 Carat Harry and Echo Feckin as they race up towards the line, and with a good attitude, 10 Carat Harry wins again from Echo Feckin. 4 lengths back to Lightning Polka, and then Rogue Temptation.
It's a simple objective. Shoot the lowest possible score. So at Drummond Golf, if you find a lower advertised price, we'll beat it. The Drummond Golf lowest price guarantee. We've got to run that.
Leading horse exhibitors, breeders and trainers rely on Livermol to deliver unrivaled results across all equine disciplines, horse sales and in racing animals. Livermol is the essential ingredient for that perfect coat, with ingredients all selected for their ability to improve skin and coat condition. Add Livermol feed optimizer panels for horse health, growth and performance. And the Livermol breeding range to stand out from the crowd. See your local feed stockist or our website for more information.
This is more than a tricky reverse ride. This is grounds for divorce. Show more pride in your ride. My Plate's more than a plate.
They say hard work speaks louder than a pat on the back. The Tasman X-Pro tends to agree. All thanks to its off-road cruise control